I think I know why you look taller than me.
It's my butt pillow? I need to pillow my butt. These chairs are really hard.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of hashtag Ask BGTV. We take your questions when you hashtag them Ask BGTV. Let's jump right into it. First question from Underpants325. Number one, how long should a workout be, and is there a muscle group that should be worked out daily?
There's really no specific amount of time that a workout should be, but I would say for beginners, we usually aim for about 45 minutes. All of our workouts in teamlivelean.com are somewhere between 30 to 60 minutes. So that's usually our ideal time window. Yeah,
and what about muscle groups?
Muscle groups to work every day. I think it really depends on what your goals are and which of your muscle groups are lagging. Like, you know, everybody has one muscle group that's like weaker than the rest, and it just kind of depends on your body. But if there's a muscle group that you really want to bring up and you really want to strengthen, you can hit it every day, but make sure you don't overtrain it. If you start to get excessive soreness, then cut back a little bit. It just depends.
Yeah, so if you want to hit a smaller muscle group every day for a set period of time, you can try that. Like, you're not just going to hit that muscle group every day for the rest of your life.
No.
But you could do an overtraining phase for 2 weeks and then see where it gets you.
Yeah, but I wouldn't suggest doing like leg day every day because that's just going to wipe your whole body out. Leslie Reed says, these Q&As are fantastic. Awesome. What do you recommend for a stretch routine when going from almost solely lifting to including marathon training? And as in stretch recommendations and or when to stretch. Thanks, and you guys are the best.
Yeah,
You're the best.
I love foam rolling. That's my personal preference for stretching, but also yoga. I love yoga for stretching. Yoga. But foam rolling can be done before a workout, can be done after a workout.
Yep.
And my foam roll is right over there. So that's what I would recommend you do. Try foam rolling first, and then try to just do some yoga in there as well.
And we also have stretching routines on YouTube. So if you just go to our channel, Livelean TV, and you search for like Brad Gouthro stretching, I know I've done stretching on there as well. Just kind of look through our videos and see if you can find some of our stretch routines, because we definitely have a couple online. And also inside Team Livelean, we have stretch routines.
Okay, next question from Q2Fu. I just got a gym membership. I've been working out with my body weight for a little over 6 months. How often should I take rest days? And what should I do on rest days?
So congrats on getting through 6 months worth of training. That's awesome. And also your rest days, when should you take them? I would say once to twice a week. Like, it sounds like you're training daily, so I would take at least 1 to 2 days a week out of there. That's kind of what we aim for, is to work out 5 to 6 times a week. Like, we don't recommend working out every single day because you can really overload it's really not just even your muscles, but your whole nervous system kind of needs a day off. So
it depends on what you classify as working out. Like, hiking is still working out, but
true. We'll sometimes be active.
Yeah, so it's active training. So
active rest.
It depends on your goals. Once again, like all these questions depends on your goals.
But yeah, what should you do on rest days? That's like a good, like you just mentioned, hiking or stretching, take a yoga class, you know, read books. Like that, there's so much you can do on your rest day, but just anything except working out, or except lifting, really. Okay, Fabio Lorenzino. Fabio. Hey Brad, I'm a student and the only time I do my workout is at 6 a.m. This isn't a problem, but for the remainder of the day, what should my diet be? I have a little peanut butter and water before the gym, and then should I load up on carbs and protein after? Should my meals following just contain protein or have carbs along? Any tips would help, and thank you so much. All
right, so I would put you, if you're working out first thing in the morning, then the meal after your workout would be your heavy carb meal to help repair your muscles and to help get them out of that catabolic state. And then the rest of the meals, maybe your meal after that post-workout could have some carbs in it as well. But the majority of your meals throughout the rest of the day, I would put you on a protein and a fat with vegetables.
Do you like this peanut butter and water before the gym meal?
No. No. But that's a whole other question, so you'll have to follow up with that question if you want to hear my story on that one.
Yes, but if you're curious about like a sample meal plan, you can go in our website, teamlivelean.com. We have actually a sample meal plan that you can follow. That's pretty much basically like what Brad would recommend for you, so go check that out.
Randy Haynes says, my teenage son plays in baseball tournaments every week. Typically 2 to 4 games a day. Can you recommend an eating strategy to maintain high level of energy throughout the day? He was thinking meat and nuts breakfast in the morning, but he wants to know between games, how can you refuel?
Great question.
So snacking is going to be important.
Yeah, snacking, or just taking a regular meal that he would have had for lunch and splitting it up into 3 or 4 servings, I think is a great way to do it. So basically you're just packing your lunch before you go to the game, and meat nuts breakfast in the morning, and then you pack your lunch, whatever it's going to be, like a big ass salad or maybe some sweet potatoes and chicken, something like that.
Homemade protein bars.
Yeah, you can make.
We have lots of recipes with kind of energy bars and things like that that use real ingredients.
Yeah, if you go to teamlivelean.com and you look in the snack section, there's all kinds of options.
Yeah.
But basically just bringing whole real foods with you. And I wouldn't go for too much like prepackaged things. Like, it's better to use your own Tupperware, make your own foods at home, and bring it with you. So in between games, he can just eat a portion of what has been packed and then save the rest for later. And I think that's going to help with the sustained energy.
Yeah, so preparation is everything.
Yeah, meal prepping it, Tupperware life. That's how we do.
Yeah.
The Big Fudge, 24. Am I missing out on nutrients when I cook broccoli, kale, and cauliflower in an inch or so of water on the stove top?
Bruh. Am I missing out on nutrients?
Don't you worry.
This is such a minuscule thing. Yes, when you do boil vegetables, you do lose some of the nutrients, but it's such a small thing. We just want you to eat your damn vegetables.
I know.
However you have to do it. So don't worry about it. You're kind of, what's the saying? You're majoring in the minors when you're getting into this, and that's not what we want you to do. We just want you focusing on just eating the food, the right kind of foods, which is what you're doing. So good job with that.
Yeah, however you're getting it, it's good that you're getting it.
However you're getting it.
Just be getting it.
Drew Stark says, okay, you asked portions of this question last week, which we've answered, so you have to go check that out from last week's, but you do add something different. Can you explain how to prevent muscle catabolism?
Oh, how do you prevent muscle catabolism? So for those of you who don't know what catabolism is, it's basically when your own muscles are feeding off themselves for energy, and that means you haven't fed yourself properly. So to prevent it, you feed yourself properly. That means you need to eat often, and you need to eat the right types of foods, like make sure you get enough protein in your diet and carbohydrates to last for whatever activities you're doing. So if you're working out a lot, you're more likely to go into catabolism than if you're not working out.
Yeah, so that mainly happens after your workout. Because when you're in the gym, you're breaking your muscles down. That's catabolism. That's what you're referring to. So then you need the nutrients to build them back up again, and that's where your diet comes into play, so just like what you said.
And if you keep your muscles well fed, then your body's more likely to eat your fat for energy instead of your muscles. So, a lot of people think in order to get lean, you have to starve yourself. It's absolutely not true.
No.
You need to eat regularly.
Keep that metabolism up, yep.
Absolutely. Don't be eating your own muscles.
Jess was saying that the other day.
What? I said,
Leave me on the cardio machine.
Yeah, he told me to meet him in the gym, and then
we already talked about that story on BGTV.
You're so in trouble. I'm in the catabolic zone.
She was cardio-holic it up.
I don't like to be catabolizing myself. Okay. Moth? We're so bad with names. I'm sorry, guys. Just please make your names easy.
Don't listen to her. She's rude, arrogant.
I know.
Just kidding. Ask the damn question.
Do you use za'atar? It's a combination of dried thyme, sumac, oregano, marjoram, sesame seed, and salt. I love it. It tastes amazing, and I put it with my sweet potatoes.
Yeah, so I've never heard of that before, but all of those spices are awesome spices, so put them on there and enjoy.
Yeah, we use all of those and we love them too. And you're right, it tastes bomb. Like, you have to spice up your food. It makes a big difference. Bomb. It tastes bomb.
All right, next question from Claudia De Leon. Question for Jessica. Well, it's worked out perfectly then. How often do you replace your sports bras? Yeah, I guess this isn't a question for me.
What about your sports bra?
Your workout shirts and your pants. I was told every 3 to 6 months, but that would get really expensive when you work out 2 times a day and wear fresh clothes both times.
Yeah, that would get expensive.
So over to you.
Okay, so I would say I replace my stuff when it
Well, she already replaced her shirt 4 times today.
No, but Brad actually gets mad at me because I hold on to stuff for too long. I have some workout gear that I've had for like a decade, so Brad hates that.
She's a pack rat.
I'm kind of a pack rat. I don't like to throw things away. So You know, I don't think that there's any specific rule. It just depends on you and how fast your clothes seem to be wearing out and tearing. If it gets a hole, throw it out, but if it still looks like it's in decent condition, I'd say keep it. Okay, beauty lover. Whoa. Hi, Brad and Jess. Is it possible to not work out and be lean? I have a classification in my hip bones that hurts, so even with minor moves, plus I suffer from joint pain.
Yeah, you can still live lean without working out, although you may not get to that level that you really want to. Nutrition is so important in keeping the body fat down, but to build muscle, you need obviously to be working out your muscle. So you may still be lean, but you may just be a little softer than if you worked out at the gym. So unfortunately, if you can't work out, then that's something you're gonna have to deal with. But try to get this issue fixed, go see your doctor, and then try to get in the gym and work out.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're doomed to be fat just because you don't work out. It just means that, you know, working out obviously stimulates muscle growth. So that's the part you're missing out on. But, you know, no worries. Do what you can. Do the best you can. If all you can do is the nutrition, then definitely do that. Okay, guys, thanks so much for all the questions. That's it. Hashtag them AskBGTV, and we'll answer them in an upcoming episode. Thank you so much for being awesome. We'll see you at the next vlog. Can't wait to hear what you come up with. Keep it coming. Bye.